Going into this year and taking this class, it was a class I was extremely nervous for because unfortunately I took this class last semester and had to drop because of poor performance. And one thing I noticed when I took the class last semester was I had poor eye contact, poor body gestures, poor hand motions, which really affected my grade. And I saw that a little bit in the beginning of this year of not having great eye contact and looking up. And that's something I really tried to focus on throughout the rest of the semester, is getting my speeches down more so that I'm more comfortable and able to look up at the crowd and get them more involved in my speech. And I think that's something I've improved on, and I think I've improved on my confidence being up in front of class and being confident about having confident hand gestures and flowing really well with my speech. And I think that's somewhere another area I improved in is my speech writing. And I think my speeches from now back to the beginning of the semester flow much better and are much easier to read and work off of. And one of my favorite speeches to do was the ceremonial speech, because I was able to talk about my family, which is something that's really easy for me to talk about and makes me happy, and it's something I could talk about all the time. So I really enjoyed that. And then my favorite speech from class from another student was the speech Nathan gave about juuling and vaping. And as he was giving the speech, I thought, oh God, here's just a speech about vaping and juuling. But it was actually one of the greatest speeches I've seen, and he gave great facts and background evidence of all the health risks of vaping and juuling. And he was really up there owning the stage and walking around class and getting the audience really involved. And when I saw that, he kind of set the standard of this is how speeches need to be. And I really tried to focus on that with my later speeches of getting the class more involved and getting my audience more involved. And looking back at it after taking this class for basically 2 semesters, I think it's extremely important to take a public speaking class, especially if you are a CMCI major or in the business school, because you need to have those communication schools in the workforce of you're able to talk to people and talk to business owners and able to make connections and work and have good speech and be able to flow very well. So I think it's very important that students take this class to improve their public speaking.